Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Welcome to the Healing from Heartbreak series. Video number 2 today. Growing up in time is a blessing. And I'm waiting for more things. I was listening. I used to dream about hours. It was barely just a few more. Now that I'm living you, God intended this. Now I'm I got this loop because I heard it on Instagram today, and this guy was playing the keyboard, and he was really playing. I felt what he was playing, so I just looped it. So if you keep hearing the loop, it's because I keep starting it over because it just touched me, and it just made me think. The bruises made me strong enough. Growing up in time is a blessing. Yes, Lord. All the sleepless night, all the heartache and pain led me to a new love with myself. Led me to a new walk with Jesus. Glory to God. I came to encourage you today. Now I realize everyone that let me down led me to a new level of love for myself. Led me to a new level of my relationship with God. Come on, Jesus. My bruises, they made me stronger. My wounds made me stronger. Glory. Baby, I can start crying thinking about where God brought me from. I can start crying thinking about those sleepless nights when I was tossing and turning, longing for somebody to give me what I didn't know how to give myself. I know what it feels like. And that's why I'm here today, to encourage you today. Ooh, glory to God. Now I realize all the tears of crying led me to loving me. All the sleepless nights led me to loving myself. Yeah. I'm so grateful. Glory to God. But I'm gonna get into it. I just gotta thank God real quick. Glory to God. When I think of His goodness, when I think of His grace, sometimes you gotta get left in the cold so you can learn how to warm yourself up. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. I've been left in the cold. I've been ghosted. I've been walked away from. But had I not been walked away from, had I not been left in the cold, I wouldn't have learned how to warm myself up. Glory to God. So today, healing from heartbreak. Unfortunately, me being ghosted, well, I ain't gonna say unfortunately. It was a blessing. Me being ghosted was the awakening to me leveling up and focusing on my dreams and goals. And that's what number 2 is. Yesterday was cutting ties. But now that you done cut the ties, you got to level up. Because sometimes we make the person that we're in relationship with our world. We make them our world. And so that's why our world falls apart when they leave our life, because they were our world. But it's important to already be loving on you, already be focusing on your dreams, already be focusing on your goals, and not to lose yourself in a relationship. So a lot of times, a lot of people have done it. I've done it. And so that was an awakening to the author in me. Me being ghosted was the awakening to the speaker in me. It was the awakening to the life coach in me. And so I cut the ties, and I created a healing schedule. That's how you level up. You level up not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. And you go back to what you used to do. I started going to acting classes again because I used to do stage plays. And so I had lost so much confidence in myself. Like, I had zero confidence. I had gained 40 pounds um, in 1 year. So I was so insecure, thought I was ugly, thought I was fat. And so I just didn't have no confidence. And so I started making deposits into myself. I went to an acting class. Um, I used my time and all that energy that I was putting on him, and I put that into myself. And that's what you got to do, instead of sitting there worried about what he doing, who he with now. Is she better than me? Is he better than me? What they got on me? Use that energy to invest into yourself and to invest into your healing, to learn from your mistakes. Use this time to grow so that you don't have to worry about going through this no more. So, for a long time, and I still do this today. A lot of what goes into my ear is something that's helping me grow. Self-love, YouTube videos, self-help. That's a majority of what going to my ear is building me up. It's lifting me up. And so you use time to invest into your physical, go walking, do a little exercise, whatever you enjoy, whatever you like. Um, I was so stressed out, and I had done so much disruption in my hormones in my body that I just wasn't losing the weight. I tried the low carb diet. I tried like everything, and I was a personal trainer, so um I know how to lose weight. I know how to work out, but nothing was working. And so I say, you know what? The weight you need to lose ain't on your body. It ain't got nothing to do with your body. This weight that you need to lose. You focus on this physical. You better learn how to love you where you are. And so I had to learn how to love me. 40 pounds at the largest I had ever been in my life. And yeah, they was all over the place, man. And then when I went to the doctor, hoping to hear you got this or you got that, they was like, ain't nothing wrong with you. And I'm like, what the? But I found out it was pre-diabetes, but still, I still had to learn how to love me where I was, because it took me two years to find that out. And so I was walking, investing into the physical, listen to my self-help videos every day, feeding my spirits, feeding my faith. And then I started journaling. So yes, Lord. So I encourage you to journal. Because you could be coming from a relationship where your feelings weren't validated. You could be coming, where your emotions, what you said when you expressed, what hurt you, they continue to do it anyway. So if you're coming from a situation like that, you probably learn how to suppress and stuff those feelings down. So now you got to learn how to validate your own feelings. This is how you learn to fill your own cup. You learn to validate your own. And you learn to validate your own feelings by allowing yourself to express yourself. So journaling is a good way that you just respecting your feelings, because you matter. What you feel matters. And so write those feelings out just to get them out, just to, get into the habit of expressing yourself. Because like I say, if you're in a relationship where you shoving those emotions down and you stuffing your spirit, you crushing your spirit. So now this is your opportunity to begin to be authentic again, to be vulnerable again, to be vulnerable. Set some time aside to just let God love on you. Along with all that self-care, along with the physical, along with, listen to the self-help. Set some time aside for God to pour his healing love on. That's what I did. And I call it God was changing my bandages. I was so hurt, just like a doctor had to come in and change those bandages. If you've been, severely hurt or severely damaged, he got to come in and change them often because you bleeding severely. Where I was emotionally bleeding severely, and I needed something that could touch me in a way that, in a way that I needed. I needed healing for my soul. The scriptures say he restores my soul. He heals the brokenhearted. So set some time aside where you can just be vulnerable with God. And you don't have to worry about being judged. You don't have to worry about being looked down on. Um, and just let God love on. Put some worship music on, and because we get so busy, in life. We got this schedule. We got to do this, got to do that. And we neglecting our spirit and our soul. So you got to make this a part of your daily routine if you want to heal, you know. So level up, I got my life coach, certification. Um, I started writing books, I leveled up by focusing on my dreams and focusing on my goals. So go back to investing in you and continue, um and loving on you, and don't stop that, even when you get in a relationship, this is what you should be doing, don't make somebody your world, because like I say, when you make people your world, and you put your happiness in their hands, you're giving them the power to take it away. So yeah, you got to be on it. Yes, Lord. And so that's number two. It's not gonna be long. I'm giving you, one step at a time. Cut the ties. And when you cut the ties, focus on your dreams, focus on your goals, dream again, uh, let that be the awakening to you, your self-love journey. So, that's number two, y'all. So you have any questions, anything you want to say? I'm here, I'm listening. I'm listening, child. But be encouraged, y'all. That ain't over. This how you heal, I done been there. Oh, go ahead. You got a question? Go ahead. I done been there, y'all. I done been um through the obsession phase. I've been through the snooping phase, trying to see, what they doing and who they with and what they got on me, and that shouldn't even be. See, you gonna heal when you start healing. You're not even gonna be worried about who they with and what they doing. You ain't gonna be worried about that no more. I had to start all over with God. Yeah, it's rebuilding me. And like I say, you building on a solid foundation. You building your life on a love that will never crumble. Like I say, if you never been left in the cold, you would have never learned to warm yourself up. Now I got a closet full of coats now. So you leave, hey, leave me in the snow, I got my fur coat. You leave me in the rain, I got a raincoat. And that's how you want to get to on this self-love journey. Where you're not emotionally handicapped because you relying on somebody else to give you what you need to be giving yourself. Okay. From a narcissistic relationship, what's your perception on that? It's hard coming. Oh, from a narcissistic relationship. My perception on coming from a narcissistic, you just have to in your healing time, because I'm sure that they broke you down, and probably stripped you of your self-esteem. So now you just have to remind yourself, mentally drained. Yeah, now you got to just start filling your cup and healing, your soul. Oh, still in love. Have you walked away yet? Oh, took everything. Mentally drained, still in love. Took everything. Um, that you're gonna be all right. You know, complete. Yeah, I lost my marriage. I lost my car. I lost my job. I had nothing when I walked away. So I understand having to start over and build yourself up. And so I started. I went to the Word, to remind me of who I am in God. Because I needed to build my life on the truth of who I am. I need to go to the Creator. I need to go to the one who made me. What does He say? You know, uh, He knit me together. In my mother's womb. I am His masterpiece. Fearfully, wonderfully made. Created for a divine purpose. God put intention into me, and see, that's what gives me my significance. There's nothing made without a purpose. Everything that was made has a purpose. So, wow, God thought enough about me to allow me to be here right now. I'm significant because of that. I'm significant. I'm valuable because I simply exist. And you got to get that in your spirit. And until you get that in your spirit, nothing will be good enough, to make you know your worth. You base your worth on that alone. And I told I used to walk in my walking time, because I use it for my prayer time too. I used to say, I'm valuable simply because I exist. And you got to say that over and over until you believe it. Because you don't believe it at first. You don't feel worthy, you know, in the beginning. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel like I was enough, because like I say, my ex was my God. That was my God. Because if he wasn't my God, then I wouldn't have responded the way I did when things weren't going right in the relationship. If he wasn't my God, why did I leave God? When I was, I became mad at God because the marriage wasn't working out. I was mad at God because of the career and all this his stuff wasn't going out. And a lot of times we putting our hope and our trust in making the people that we in relationship with our God. We letting them determine our worth, and that's why we feel like nothing, because they treating us like nothing, and now we feel like nothing. When, first of all, you did not create me, you did not make me. And so we got to stop putting our hope and trust and validation in the creation. Quit looking to man to tell you who you are. That's what you got to get in your spirit. And when you get that in your spirit, keep telling yourself every day, I am worthy, I am valuable simply because I exist. I am significant. God put his stamp of approval on me. And he said, it is good. She is good. That's enough. Get that in your spirit, and it's going to change your life. You are so welcome. Tell yourself every day till you start believing it. And that don't mean that, some days you won't feel like, man, you won't have to struggle with that. Not enough. Yeah, I exist. I exist. I'm enough. I'm worthy. I'm worthy. I'm perfect for my purpose, and I'm perfect for the right people. You will never be enough for the wrong people. You will never be enough for the wrong people. So tell yourself that every day, and it's going to change your life. Yes, Lord. You can't, us women, we're in for a rude awakening. If we think that our sex game and our mouth game is going to keep or change a man. What keeps a man is his relationship with God. What keeps a man is his desire to please God, not how good you can work it in the bedroom, not how good you can work that mouth. That's why it's important as you heal and you begin to see that situation from hindsight. You get to look at the red flags. You get to see but I'm getting to the other lessons now. But just start focusing on yourself and loving on you and investing into every part of you. Mind, body, soul, spirit, every day. Write it down. You gotta plan this thing out. This you ain't just finna fall into healing. Healing is intentional. So write it on the paper. My mind, my body, soul, and spirit. How and come up with what you're gonna do to invest into that every day. And as you begin to invest into that, you're healing your soul. You feeding your spirit, you're getting stronger. You healing your soul. That's what you gotta do. So I really had to stop comparing myself to this right and love me. I've been there, I've been there, uh, uh, feeling inadequate and, I've been there. But now, wow, I'm still learning, I'm still growing. And see, I've been healing for 3 years. And so now I'm back open and I'm back, you know, dating again and stuff like that. And now it's time for me to apply what I've been learning all these years. How you gonna do it now? How you gonna do it now? And so I just want to say that I'm proud of myself. Um, in December, I got broke up with. I got broke up with in December, but I was able to let go. Like the way I handled it now, and the way versus in the past, it was totally different because I trust God with my life. I've surrendered my relationships to God. I've surrendered my career to God, my ministry, whatever I do, I've surrendered that to God. And so I know how to let people go now without having to try to chase them. The chasing days is over. The chasing shade is gone, So just to let you know, I'm still going through, out here. I'm still learning. I'm still, I got to apply what I've learned, because each person that I go out with that don't mean that they the one. It's just, hey, did you learn? What have you learned? It's my time to apply what I've learned now. So I can only, tell you how far I've gotten now. And I got my standards now. I got my deal breakers now. Um, I have learned that if one of them are out of order, Shay, it throws everything off. Your mind, body, and soul. Whole package. That's right. For completion. That's right. That's right. You got to invest into your spirit. Every part of you. Because we more than just our body. We got a personality. We have a heart. We got feelings. And we got to make sure that, we balanced and whole, and we know how to fill our cup daily. So what part of you now, if you just, went through a breakup, what part of you is calling for your attention? Awaken that dreamer in you again. Awaken the writer in you again. Awaken the cooker in you again. Awaken, the painter in you. Awaken whatever you like to do. Loving on you again. Making time for you. Doing what you love. Doing what you enjoy. Do that again. Go back to loving on you in every way. Because they do matter. Yeah. So thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Ketlin, you are enough. You are worthy simply because you exist. God loves you. God says you're beautiful. God says you are victorious. You are chosen. You're already chosen. You've already been approved by God. Shay, so how do you choose who you allow a date? Girl, because I be like, Lord, help me out. Talk on the phone. Get to know them. You don't be so quick to rush to a date. Let me get to know a little bit about who I'm going on a date with. So talk on the phone and ask questions. Get to know each other a little bit. Let me see. Don't just jump to the date because you don't know what you coming to meet. Let me get inside his head a little bit and see who I'm going on a date with. And so if you hear something that don't feel right in your spirit about him, then you be like, no, I don't know if I want to go on no date with him because I don't like how he think. I don't like the fact that he ain't got no relationship with God. I already know. Since he ain't got no relationship with God, what I'm going on a date for? Like, this is your way to gather information, talking on the phone. So that you know if you even want to go to, on a date with him. Oh, no, no, I don't like that. You know? So that's how you know. Talk. And don't be afraid to talk. And see how he, operate. See, is he a man of his word? Do he call back when he say, he should? How often do he call, without you having to, chase him? How much is he willing to invest in getting to know you since he wants you so bad? And see, what his heart like, is he worthy of a date? You have truly impacted my life. I'm so grateful. I just thank you for listening, If you listen to yesterday's video, I just talked about how, I used to cry myself to sleep every night. But I took that energy that I was putting into him and I put that energy into myself. And I matter. I matter. So God bless you. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for talking with me. I'll be back tomorrow with tip number 3. And we're gonna heal. We're gonna keep healing. Everything that I'm telling y'all, I do this every day. I have not stopped. I have not stopped. And some came to my mind too, because I remember a client that I was coaching. She said, I just wonder, is there something that I could have done, to make him stay? I say, no, he just wasn't the one, It's nothing you can do. Like I say, when they not for you, it's nothing you could do. And that doesn't make nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you just because God removed somebody that he know ain't gonna be good for you, or maybe they remove themselves because every person is not ready to for the responsibility and accountability that comes with being in a healthy relationship. And you got to understand that. Everybody is not ready to be that. So you got to respect it. And like I say, we ain't nothing we can do to make a man be ready. So just keep being you and keep loving on you. And at the right time, the right person will show up. But anyway, all right then, y'all. I'm out of here. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. I draw strength from you. I'm back at you. Come on. You need to do a women's conference. Say this, you think so? But you know what? I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do a women's conference. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm just not stepping out, me right here talking to y'all. This is me. This is really, I ain't gonna say it's not for y'all, but this is more for me. This is me challenging myself. Shay Atkins. Yeah, Shay Atkins. And my email is shayatkins@gmail.com. SHEI. This is me challenging myself because you want to sew into me? You are so sweet. God bless you. This is me investing into me and challenging myself and facing my fears, helping myself to level up. If you've been watching my recent videos, I was telling the people that I guess 2-3 weeks ago, this was my first time going live by myself. Usually I got the self-love journey, which is my podcast, where I have somebody else on there, and that's how I started to build my confidence by having other guests. But I still wanted the confidence to be able to speak on my own. And so this is me doing it afraid. This is me building my confidence by doing what I was afraid to do and showing myself that you can do it. You can do it. You are enough. Like I was telling you, Kelly Shay, you are enough. Be you. Don't try to be nobody else but you. Give it to him the way that God gave it to you to give it to him. And then don't try to be no more than that. Just be you. So you're looking at somebody who's stepping out, on faith, who's stepping out, you know, in confidence. And to me, confidence is being willing to try. I'm willing to try. I'm willing to look stupid. I'm willing to mess up in front of y'all to grow. I'm willing to forget my train of thought in front of y'all so I can grow. So just be encouraged by that and know that just because I'm right here, that don't mean that I wasn't afraid to go live, or that, I'm just so confident. I'm figuring this out along the way. So I do want to do a women's conference, and I guess I need to look into how to do that, because I don't know how to put that together. Get no building and all that. Me being me is not for everybody, but it is for somebody. That's right. And when you gotta understand that. So I love y'all and can't wait to talk to y'all again tomorrow and share my lessons with y'all. Thank you, Blessed Always. Thank you, Kit, Lynn. Y'all the main ones talking. Oh, AJ, I saw AJ. Thank you, AJ, for tuning in. Be encouraged, y'all. All right. Bye-bye. Love you. I am. Hey, Miss Finley. God bless you. Carolyn is my friend. All right, I'm gone, y'all.